right around the halfway point of the high school football season, and there's still questions to be answered.
Yeah, but one thing we know for sure is that Gonzaga Prep is undefeated and trying to stay on top of the Greater Spokane League.
Student sections for Lewis and Clark and G Prep were electric tonight, and they had something to cheer about early. Tigers quarterback David Conklin airs it out and hits KJ Kincaid in stride for the first score of the game.
How about that?
The Bullpups looking to respond. Andrew Yarno pitches it out to Jonah Keller on the option, follows his blockers, sheds a tackle, then it's 72 yards of green grass as G Prep led by an extra point. The Bullpups use the misdirection on their next drive. Jacoby McClellan gets the ball on the end around and finds the end zone, making it 14-6 G Prep. Lewis and Clark looked for an answer. The throw over the middle is broken up thanks to a big hit by Ross Parker. Prep stays undefeated with a 47-6 win.
Up to Union Stadium, where it was homecoming for Mount Spokane as University came to visit. We'll start with the Wildcats on offense and a flat-out ridiculous throw by Cade Strocher. He somehow squeezes that ball into Rock Franklin, who makes the catch for the touchdown, and that was pretty. Skip ahead, ball inside the one for Mount Spokane, and U-High's Jordan Breeden shot out of a cannon, and that is a safety, and that is how the Titans get on the board. Mount Spokane have the defense going too. Titans looking to go to the air, but Jackson Simmons chases down the QB for the sack. We'll go to the second quarter. More defense from University as the Wildcats looking to pass, but Noah Garcia says, "I'll take that, thank you." Nice return as well on the interception. Cats go back on offense. This time it's a handoff, but wait, Rock Franklin is gonna pass, and Andrew Thomas is wide open. A little trickeration for the touchdown. Close game, good game. Mount Spokane ends up getting the win 21-9.
CV Band putting on a show at halftime, and right out of the half, Noah Crow gets behind the defense on the pass from Sharif Wade, and CV scores the first touchdown of the game, 10-0 Bears. But Ridgeline marches down the field, and Jackson Feiser drags the defender all the way in for the touchdown. Then the next CV possession, ball goes straight into the hands of Grayson Siegel. The interception gives the Falcons great field position, but Ridgeline looking to make something happen. Ball is tipped and picked off by Jake Young, and CV gets the ball right back. But Ridgeline comes back in the fourth quarter and wins this one 14-13 over Central Valley.
What game?
Right? The Lakeland Hawks just might be the best high school football team in North Idaho.
Yeah, they put their undefeated record on the line tonight, looking to defend home turf. They were hosting Timberlake, and the Hawks were presented their $25,000 check from the T-Mobile Friday Night 5G Lights competition. Say that 5 times fast. Hawks' first drive of the game, Peyton Hillman letting it fly, drops it into the sure hands of Cash Lund. Cash money as Lakeland is up 7 early. More from the guys in the green and the yellow. This time a quick pass out to Jaron Yeager. Following his blockers, he's in for a touchdown. That makes it a 14-point lead. Tigers trying to get it going on offense. Riker Brennan throwing up the moon ball down the sideline, but look at the catch by Jace Taylor for the interception. Lakeland takes over just a couple of plays later. Hillman will fake the screen pass, and he's got Lund wide open in the end zone, connects with him as the Hawks roll in this one, downing Timberlake 62-0 to improve to a perfect 7-0.
Okay, it feels like we say this every year, but the 2A GSL is a fascinating league.
Yeah, 2 3-1 teams near the top of the standings would meet up tonight. Rogers Band getting the folks in the spirit. West Valley making the trip to One Spokane Stadium. Eagles trying to get on the board first. Toss sweep to Elijah Newman. He'll cut it back inside and dive across the goal line. And off we go. The Pirates looking to respond. They're going to look deep down the middle of the field. Just one problem, though. Eric Borg is there for the INT. Eagles take over. Don't worry, though, because Rogers brought the defense, too. Keep an eye on number 7. That's Everett Long. Oof! He's here for one reason, a huge hit on the sack. The ball pops free. West Valley would fall back on it. Same drive. The Eagles end up going for it on 4th and long. Nathan Zettle's pass caught by Channing Wu, but Jerry Allen there for the sure tackle short of the sticks. West Valley would go on to get the win, though, 24-7.
Riverside Rams taking a trip downtown, taking on North Central. North Central ball first. Kylan Washington drops back, goes deep for 80 right, got him in the end zone for 6. Then the defense gets a stop. And Washington is right back to the air. This time it's Camden Ramcourt high pointing the ball. Great grab, and North Central is up 3 scores. But Riverside gives it to Sean Trachta, and he finds the edge, breaks a tackle, a big gainer into the end zone. That sets up Ethan Wilt for the QB keeper. And he punches it in for the Rams. The Wolfpack get the win 34-14.
You know, leagues and classifications can change, but rivalries have a way of sticking around.
Perfect example, Lakeside and Freeman. No longer both members of the Northeast A, but still plenty of history there. Eagles and Scotties. Look at that view. There's always the best sunsets at Freeman.
This is like maybe one of the best settings we have.
Scotties ball first. Logan Schultz finds Daniel Smith at the 10. He shed a tackle and finds the end zone. Lakeside looking for the answer. Tanner Cummings with the QB counter. He cuts back at the 50 and nobody catches him. Right?
Wrong.
Right?
Good hustle.
Down to the 1. But it sets up Bo Shockley for the tough 1-yard run to put Lakeside up 7-6. So it's Freeman's turn again. This time, Schultz wants to take it himself, takes a big hit at the goal line, but he's in, and Freeman is back on top. The Lakeside right back down the field, and Cummings drops back, finds Noah Merrill for the touchdown. A barn burner early. Scotties get the win at home, 41-24.
Into tonight, the Northeast 2B South featured 3 unbeaten teams: Newport, Reardon, and Colfax.
That's right. The Bulldogs are looking to stay on top of the Northeast 2B South. The Bulldogs hosting Priest River. The fans showing out there. Priest River on offense for the first drive of the game, but Isaac Nelson isn't letting him get too far. Quite the tackle there. The Bulldogs on offense now. Quarterback Riker Reed's pass is tipped, but Aslan Burt still manages to catch it. Impressive. This time it's the Spartans' turn to stop the run, trying to keep Colfax out of the end zone. But Reed finds Gunnar Brown, who fights his way almost all the way there, just missing it. Reed would run it in right after 6-0 Bulldogs. Next Bulldog drive feels like deja vu. Reed to Caleb Lustig. He also powers right to the goal line, but not quite there. Reed again does the honors. 14-0 Colfax after the 2-point conversion as they get the win to stay unbeaten, 34-20.
Little 8-man action. Wellpinit hosting Moses Lake Christian Academy, and the Lions from Moses Lake took the long bus ride and looked ready to go. Johnny Ferguson runs past everyone for the first score of the game. He looked like he was barely jogging there. Wellpinit trying to respond. Josh Park heaves it deep over the middle. Dane Lone Bear McCrae snags it for a big gain, but the drive would stall out. Meanwhile, the Lions could not be stopped. Ferguson avoiding the pressure uncorks one to the end zone where it is caught on the fingertips by Eli Rodriguez, who kept the feet in. Lions go on to win this one 58-14.